And by the way, I got some breaking news. This is
Oh
breaking
wow, a
news.
little tinker.
Star Wars Rey movie costume screen test. It's coming. I had to do. I had to show up for this. I had to kind of inch my way into some people I know, some contacts to kind of get this. But I got I have some costume test photos that we can go through here. And here you go. The next Star Wars movie is gonna be. This is not a joke either. I love it. This is all serious. This is highly serious. Nothing's about a joke here. This is gonna be the most historic Star Wars franchise ever.
Well, yeah,
This
because this is
next
the
Rey
first time they've
saga.
had a female lead, right? Which is
Yeah, it's the first time we're
I'm
ever gonna get
confused
that.
on because I thought
First,
they
second time we're gonna ever have that.
two movies with this bitch.
Sure.
So
I mean, there's forget about Princess Leia. Forget about Mon Mothma. Well, everyone forgot about Mon Mothma, right? Do you even know who Mon Mothma is?
is it that orange motherfucker with the goggles?
No, nope. She's in the original series. But here you go. Look at this. I got this official document. You could even say how official it is. It says, "Do not share with anyone." That's how you know it's official.
Okay.
So
Well, I
here's
feel
some
like we've
costume.
gotten this source before, didn't they? Like have
We've gotten a source from this before. We got an X-Men
yeah.
source before with this, but here we go. I'm gonna go through some of these screen tests. I mean, some of these are experimental, so keep that in mind. So here we go. We got a Chewbacca with like a little bit of like a cardboard paper kind of
Chewbacca with
look.
tits?
Yeah, I mean, this is a different kind of look to Chewbacca.
Yeah.
Afraid kind of look. I mean, this might be a little bit, like how they do the 2D animation, like a Borderlands. This is like a Borderlands type look. They're trying
Did
to
you
do
ever
something
see that
different here.
Jinx cosplay where
Screen
it's just
test.
like
Yeah.
it's just like blackface
Well,
with
these
big,
aren't cosplay. These
big
are
red
screen
lips and
tests.
fake tits?
This is Star Wars screen test. So here we go. This is a different take on Darth Vader. It's a little bit more of a this is like kind of a little bit more of like a sexy take going on here.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Here we got Jabba the
Wait,
Hutt.
hold
This is
on.
kind of
Like
like
this is you can walk around Comic Con and shit like that? They're
I
cool
think
with
that
it?
was taken in that guy's backyard and that was where it stayed.
Okay.
This is kind of a cool. This is like a what is it? This is like a
It's
Jim
not
Henson
bad
type
enough.
look here. It's like a Jim Henson type look here. Here we go. We got
It's actually not that bad. It's just like Jabba the Hutt is not that thin.
yeah, we got some concept art here with C3PO. Pretty cool.
Did
Pretty
you ever
cool
see the
actually.
card that exists? Well, I
Oh, the
think
one
it's
with
like
like
the
the
Wonder Bread
boner.
series where C3PO has a giant gold penis.
Yeah, that's a big
It
card. I
sells
know
for a lot
that.
of money because obviously they pulled it once they
Yeah.
realized what was going on. So it's not circulated very hard.
Yeah, and there's a Wonder Bread He-Man action figure that is a big deal too because it's a Wonder Man, it's He-Man without the blonde hair and it's brown hair. It's a big thing. That's another really expensive toy too. But yeah, this is a great test here. You get some Darth Vader, you get some C-3PO. This might be a young Anakin test. This might be an Anakin test going on here. I don't know what they're trying to do there. Um, here's another take at Chewbacca, kind of more of like a fuzzier take, and sort of like a Mushroom Kingdom type Mario Jabba the Hutt going on here, which could be cool. This could be cool once you put this on, screen. You have it lit well. You get those orange eyes. That could be pretty cool. And here you go. We got an Ewok. We have Darth Vader, and we have George Lucas on the right there. So that's a George Lucas cosplay just on the right there. Patches. That's his nickname, I think. Patches for George Lucas. There we go. Okay, now here we go. We got another little take on Jabba the Hutt and a costume, and then Mon Mothma right here on the left. That's got to be a Mon Mothma take. She was the Rebel Alliance captain. When they in the first movie when they try to
What are
explain
you
how
talking
the
about?
Death
The
Star.
barista?
Oh, that's Mon Mothma. I think that's Mon Mothma. I think it's a little take on that.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Well, in New Hope, well, I guess I know it as New Hope because I'm not from like the 70s, but I guess it's called Star Wars, the original one. There was a scene where they explained to all the rebel fighter jet people that here's the weakness and it's a woman. And that woman is Mon Mothma. It's a very
I thought
limited
the
crew.
weakness was like that little hole that Luke shoots the laser in.
Yeah, she does remember there's like a diagram scene where she explains it to them. There's like a woman explaining it to them. You might not even remember it, but that's like the only other woman in original Star Wars, really. Big cock fest for sure. Here we go. We get this is a TIE fighter concept here.
Have
Having
you heard of the term mansplaining? And have you ever been accused of it?
Oh yeah,
Really? Somebody said you were mansplaining to them?
I'm quite the mansplainer. I've yes.
I've never had that happen, but
I might be a mansplainer. I
I
might
probably have mansplained before because
I think I'm
I've worked with
oblivious
people
to
who
it.
were like, they bullshitted like on their interview saying they knew Excel, and then I had to tell them like how to unhide a column, which is some pretty basic shit.
Yeah, you mansplained Excel. Yeah,
Yeah, and I made sure while I was doing it,
well
my
said.
legs were as far apart as I could get them.
Yeah, exactly. That's how you got to do it. Here you go. Here's a TIE fighter concept. All right, here we go. We got a take on Chewbacca, which is kind of like a bearded take. Um, with this nice round face C3PO, which I think would be really cool. It's like I like this belt that he's got going on. It's like a dinner plate.
uh,
Yeah, like, that's a good look. Um, here's another. We got a lot of Jabba the Hutt type concept art here. This could be a look here if you want to have a more human element to the face. You do something like this. This could be good. You know, get a fat person in
this is
there.
like a
That could.
sleeping bag.
It does look like a sleeping bag. And some white trash kind of Princess Leia look. You want to do a little bit more of a white
Yeah,
trash goth kind of look, like someone who's been to a Deftones
this is a
concert at least once.
this is a gut off.
Yeah, letting you know I like Star Wars, but I've listened to Deftones album. That's the
Yeah, the
look there.
Deftones have had some like weird resurgence since I don't know. It's like very
No,
popular on
it's all
TikTok.
we're witnessing the nostalgia tours of all these bands. I saw Incubus is playing Madison Square Garden, and like the
Well, and just
fucking
like shoegaze
bleachers.
in general, there's a lot of
Well,
young
shoegaze
people
ain't
that like
bad.
shoegaze, which is cool. I don't mind
Shoegaze
that.
is cool.
Like My
I
Bloody
think that's still
Valentine and Slow Dive and
yeah. The shoegaze
Rye,
has stood
stuff
the
like
test of.
that.
Well, slow dive's kind of a little shitty. There's other ones. There's slow dive's okay. I think there's lame people who like slow dive. I think that's all I can think of. But here we go. This is like a minimalistic C3PO outfit here. You got like a penny from gym class on and some duct tape that you've painted. It's kind of a cool look. I kind of like it. This is a different take on R2D2 right here. I feel like I kind of just you kind of want some genitalia sticking out at the bottom. That's the only thing I think they're missing. You kind of want a little bit of a peek underneath the hood there. Here we go. This is a good Yoda take. This reminds me of Star Trek. The Ferengi. This lady looks like a Ferengi. This might be what they're trying to go for.
Yeah.
She looks like Quark from Star Trek. If you know, you know.
Are those real Cinnabons or like some plastic shit?
I don't know what they're trying to do with the concept art here or a screen test, but it does kind of look like Cinnabons. I see what you're saying. This is like a
It looks
gender
like
bender.
one too.
This is like a gender bender type idea with Princess Leia, which we're living in those times where why
Ugh.
can't Princess Leia be a guy, right? Why can't it be a fat drunk guy? You know what
I
I
mean,
mean?
I made the argument that women are pretty sexist because you don't see a lot of plus size male models walking around or being thrown in fucking the monster section of the Gap.
Right. That's definitely truth, man.
You
That's
got
the
some
truth.
like fucking what's that? Who's the villain from Little Mermaid? Ursula.
Yeah. Yeah. Why wasn't it Philip Seymour Hoffman? Right. Dig him up. Put him in there. Get him in. Here's a gender bender C3PO, which I think works, and a gender bender Princess Leia with a guy who's got missing teeth. That could be a cool look.
Oh
That
yeah,
could
Jeez.
that could be a cool look. Maybe he's British. Maybe it's a British.
Wow, that's a weird crew.
Here's
Wait, is that Yoda in the back?
I think that's Yoda in the back. Yeah.
He's trying real hard.
Here's a little bit of a confusing take. This is more like a French avant-garde type take to what's going on here. But this is like a French avant-garde style Star Wars here.
So that is definitely a garbage bucket.
Yeah. But that's like, that's a cool thing, man. Think about like Buckethead. This is like a Buckethead take. Right?
Buckethead.
He might as well
Oh
be
my god, that
guitar
like
soloing,
fucking
right?
lame ass prog rock guitar player that was in that horrible Guns N' Roses fucking reboot.
Was he? I see. I only know him from being a
Yeah,
guitar player. I don't know
I
what he
saw
was
this like
in.
before. It was like Buckhead, Axl Rose with cornrows.
Okay,
So I guess he was Axl Cornrows. I don't know. Can we
interesting.
show that clip or we'll get in trouble? I mean, it is fucking freaky. And then the rest of the band are
Oh,
just
we
like
couldn't do that.
studio
Yeah,
musicians. I
yeah, I
think it
get
was
it.
like
Yeah,
for MTV award thing, and they thought like this is going to be huge. Like this is a like this is a big draw.
yeah.
People can't, they've been missing having Guns N' Roses so bad. Like this is gonna just hold them over.
Now here's like an ensemble type look here.
What is that Slimer on the bottom right?
I think I don't know who that is. It might be the guy from Hellraiser.
And I guess the bottom left is Splinter,
It looks like you got Splinter, a ninja.
or like a Mortal Kombat character. I feel like
This
they
could
were
be something
confused on
where
what the fuck they're trying to do.
Disney is trying to interject some kind
Is
of other
somebody in
ideas, like a
the
ninja
garbage
thing.
can for R2D2, or it's just like empty?
I think that's a concept art where it's like, maybe let's make them a little bit more like a trash can.
You know what? I mean, they easily could have just like cut 4 holes in the sides and one in the middle, and just put somebody in there, and it would have
Right.
been fine.
Well, they might. I mean, let's make this clear. This is not a joke. This is pure Disney screen test. This is what you're getting from Disney. So this is here you go. This is an actor audition for a new Han Solo, and I think this is a cool choice. This guy, to me, like this is a cool looking guy. This is epitome of cool. Let's get a Han Solo that looks like a lot of the fans, right? I honestly, I only hope that when he goes out in the sunlight, that his sunglasses turn to, his glasses turn to
He looks
sunglasses.
weirdly
Transition lenses.
photoshopped. Like all the edges are very strange and smeared.
There's some weird edges. Like it looks like they're
You know,
trying to
like when,
sharpen
when
his
you have that
face
like
right here. You see
blur,
right here,
that blur paintbrush function.
right here. That edge
I feel
looks
like they
weird.
went to town with the left side and head of their body. Maybe because they're cutting off like 100 pounds of weight that you can't see anymore.
Have to say though, that gun is movie realistic right there.
Yeah, that
Realistic
gun's looking
looking
good.
gun's good. I think that's why he's
They
putting it
left
forward
they
here.
left the gun alone.
This is a concept for a Death Star thing here, where maybe you want to have a human element to the Death Star. Something like that. Have some more Van shoes at the
Oh,
bottom of it.
okay. This looks like a science project or something.
A little bit like, yeah. I mean, it's concept art. So, and then here's kind of
And
like
his expression is like, I feel like I'm pulling this off.
yeah, and then here's a Chewbacca. But the main thing I
Some
think you want to
dirty
look
ass
at,
pants and shoes, man. That motherfucker is a straight up dirt
yeah, he
grub.
did. Yeah, well, hey, it's a concept art.
He's
They're,
like
they're
out of the
screen tests.
Charlie Kelly school of.
Yeah, he's a
This is
dirt
not
grub.
that
Yeah,
bad.
this is actually
This
pretty
isn't that
good.
bad.
But I think you want to look at here.
But this
There's some
kitchen is
integral
like
things.
very busy. They got way too much shit hanging all over the place.
Maybe a little too much pans, but I think you want to look at. Let's keep your
Fuck the
onions
pans.
out.
What is
Keep that
that
onion
food
out.
hanger shit? It looks stupid as fuck.
That's good though, man. You should have your onion out. You should have a banana
I know, but
out.
do you need them hanging in space like that? Just put them on a
Well,
fucking table.
that's kind of the sci-fi element to this photo here. You want to
I
have some
guess,
sort of
yeah.
like,
We
yeah,
need the
it's
guy
like
with
it's
the
hanging
laser
in,
gun
it's
to
suspended
fire
in
out
gravity.
all the wicker baskets.
It's like it's suspended in gravity, man. This is
And then there's
the
this
gravity.
conversation
Yeah.
happening in the background, probably near like a bathroom.
Oh
with,
yeah, yeah. It looks like this guy
some
is trying to hit on this
multi-ring
girl.
person with I don't know what they're holding. It looks like it glows in the dark.
Oh man, I almost kind of can come up with what the costume is here. I mean, I'm thinking they're trying to do like potentially like a Lando Calrissian type concept art in the background there. I'm not sure. That could be what they're trying to do. I don't know what Disney's up to here.